Hello and welcome to Free Dictionary Friday with ETETutor. As it's the summer holidays here in the UK, we're going to have a little bit of a fun one today, and I'm going to look up one of my absolute favourite words, and I'm sure you'll be able to work out why. Okay, so if you're a regular to this channel, you will know that Pip, my little assistant, is a papillon. One of the reasons why I wanted to talk about this word is because I find the pronunciation really interesting. Loads of people, when I see them out and about, will come up and say hello to Pip, and they've all got a different way of saying papillon. So we can see we've got a definition. I'll have a look at that first, and then we'll listen to the pronunciation here. So if you can recognise Pip up here, you can see that he has these very big ears. And we can see that they are mentioned here in the definition. It's probably the most distinct feature. So we've got a dog of a toy spaniel breed developed in Europe, having a long silky coat, a bushy tail that curves over the back, and large ears shaped like the wings of a butterfly. Okay, so that's quite an accurate description of what these dogs look like, and we can see that the word papillon is actually French, from the old French for the word butterfly, and we can see it in Latin there as well. So we can see that it's a word with a lot of history, and as the dogs were developed in Europe, in Spain and France, we can see that that all adds up together. So it's an interesting one for thinking about where words come from. So you can hear me saying it, papillon, papillon, but if we have a listen, we'll hear that they do it slightly differently here.
Papillon.
Papillon, which we've had before.
Papillon.
And then if we go across to the US pronunciation,
Papillon.
yeah, there we go.
Papillon.
Papillon. So yeah, slightly different there. Sometimes people will say, oh, a papillon, which again, another alternative way of pronouncing it. So if you see a papillon now, you will know a little bit about that word, and you'll hopefully be able to remember that it's French for butterfly. So if you're studying French, you've got a little bonus there. A little anecdote, and if you're doing your GCSE English, and that's why you're studying with this channel, you'll know that anecdotes are something you might want to use in your transactional writing, and an anecdote is a very short little tale, quite often amusing in nature and personal. So, anecdote about papillons. I went to see the Olympic flame as it came through Loughborough, and as I was walking down with Pip, there was a group of school children from one of the local schools, and before I knew it, Pip was getting chanted at. Unfortunately, the chant wasn't quite right. It was Chihuahua, Chihuahua. So there we go. That's not how you pronounce papillon. Okay then, I hope that analysis of the word and that little anecdote will help you to remember what this word means when you see Pip, and also that you'll remember that term anecdote as well. Alright then, thanks as ever for watching, and like and subscribe.